The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Mbappe! Xavi Alonso. Now, can they get him away? Raul. That's a promising run he's making on the right. The ball has bounced loose now. Triol. And he can clear it away. First quarter of an hour gone. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Milan still without a single shot on target. Quality ball. Thiaw calmly anticipates. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Shot a goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Al Nassr with the corner, there first. Milan are looking to go forward now. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Can he get on the end of this? He can get that clear. And that was nowhere near his best. And the pass is intercepted. That is ended up in no man's land. Threads one in. Tries to pass it through. Kubo cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Played out wide. And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
And a quick
Reflections on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Mbappe.
Here we go again then.
Coming on the field.
So neither side has yet broken through.
Cantona. Number 19, El Hadj Diouf.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, perfectly measured that. There's the shot! They've scored! The second half off to a spectacular start. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy.
He's gone for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Al Nassr have their second corner now. He's going for goal! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Great defending, strong and determined. Al Nassr are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Kubo, terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
McAllister is always looking to break lines. That pass has been well intercepted. And he's heaved it away. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Vardiol gets over and intercepts. Cannavaro plays a sharp little ball here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a promising position. Plays it in. Goes for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Al Nassr certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Played back in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There will be a throw-in.
Substitution in progress.
And that's definitely not his best. Milan still ahead by the game's only goal. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Puyol makes the interception. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Cross into the box. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And that is a little undercooked. Pass somewhat off target. Hakimi. Vardiol. Looking for options for movement. Tries a shot! Deftly away. And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Milan have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads.
And now I
How
just
do you look
like
back
to
on the
read out
game then,
our
Jim?
fan club
Well, this
members
game
who are
looked to have
celebrating their
0-0 written
birthdays
all
today.
over it, but credit to them. They upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim